going. Put my kids in Givenchy, she must ain't 1 + 1 is 3. I can't support your personal needs. She don't got a mortgage, moved in with a needy. Be capping them cars, be leased. Youngest in charge, I speak for the streets. I was gnawed and gnawed, they woke up a beast. Struggle what made me, we used to have water for dinner. We didn't have nothing to eat. Soon as I get on this, they gon' look on me better like with me. Yeah. I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watcher they got, don't care if they hurt my wrist. All I wish I would claim that. They when they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothing. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothing.
I'm from the trenches. Be talked on the net, but really be there for attention. They be talking like they really rich, but really be begging me under my pictures. I give her 40, 50,000 cash to start up a business. I spend that at the dentist. I'd rather and pay up on rent for a year just to get out of her feelings. I'm in the Lambo truck in my hood, nobody gon' tell me. Going to Cali, I pick my for sure, nobody gon' mail me. I need cash, don't sell me. Baby got his hood, I'm smashing, you can tell they really rich. Drop the low, ain't no room right now, I took her to the O. Then I put up on the lamp, cause she a fan of Booney Mo. I got the city on lock, all the ops. I be around with $3 million in jury, I'm standing on all the blocks. This an anthem, in the phantom, Black Rose truck with the all-white C-Street mammy, I'm sitting on Panda, I love my cousin, she was a dancer. I love my brother, he was a scammer. Sit on my lap cause I'm she calling me handsome, yeah.
I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watcher they got, don't care if they hurt my wrist. All I wish I would claim that. They when they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothing. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothing. We the best music. Another one.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí. There you go again.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for... Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA...
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Green is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Giannis outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And here's Giannis. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Middleton can't get it to go.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Brunson, no good. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And it's Ingles off the drop. It's not going to go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Brunson has it in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Holiday, the pass to Ingles. Can't cash in from close range. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Giannis outside. Misses and the dry spell continues. Martin finds Brunson. Smith outside. Back to Brunson. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Max Strus. Bridges out there with Smith. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Porter in at the 1. Now here's Allen. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Carter. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Rockets leading by 12. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The tray, and another 3 for Houston.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here's Portis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Carter kicks to Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. And here are the Rockets now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Smith the pass to Porter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Smith. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Max Strus. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kevin Porter. Fires the 3. Brunson, no good. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 17, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Rockets leading by 18. Here's Brunson. Last game he had 28 points. Lets it go with the three, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
How about that triple to put a cap on there?
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Thanks for.
It's been a 3-point barrage for them. They're making.
All right, let's take. And that'll do it for half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Joe Ingles is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the three. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Baseline jumper, and it's Houston with another.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Houston with a big group substitution here. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Şengün. Malik Beasley comes in for Martin. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Green. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Bridges outside. Kept alive. Smith kicks to Bridges. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.